Hey everybody, it's Jeff with Team Catfish. One of the questions that we've been asked over the years is, what is a catfish sting? Okay, well, a catfish sting happens when an angler or somebody comes in contact with a catfish horn. Okay, I want to tell you there's a difference between the horns and the barbels or the whiskers. First off, the whiskers or the soft whiskers or the barbels that are at the front of the catfish, they will not sting you. It's the horns behind the gills and on top of the catfish that will. One of the tips that I can give you is the smaller the catfish, the sharper the horn, okay? And what happens when they sting you is it's actually a small needle-like point that's going in your skin, and they have barbs on them, actually like a fish hook barb that goes back down. So once they go in you, it's extremely hard to get them back out. They actually will rip the skin like a serrated edge, and you really have to watch what you're doing. A long time ago when I was a young man, I was actually fishing here on Grand Lake, and I was shaking a small catfish down a rope stringer, and the catfish came up, it wrapped its horn around the rope stringer, came up, and when I pulled it up and I was trying to shake him down that stringer, and the horn went in this finger, out this finger, in this finger, out this finger, and in my third finger. The catfish was only about this long, and I literally had to have my good friend Brady Fenton. He had to hold onto the catfish, and he pulled the catfish, and I pulled my hand, and it was not a pretty sight by the time we got that small catfish out of my fingers. So a catfish horn is something that's very sharp with barbs on it. There's 3 of them on the catfish. The sting releases a little bit of poison into your skin, and it's not anything that like a poisonous snake bite or anything like that. It's will turn into more of a small infection or something that just gets irritated, more like a feel of a pimple or something over time. And I can tell you one of the best things to do is to get peroxide on that sting and rub that down with antibiotic the first chance you get, something like Neosporin, and I think you're going to be just fine. But remember, where the horns are, they're on the back of the fins, and there's one up on top. The barbels or the whiskers will not sting you, and if you do get stung by one, try to get it cleaned off and get some antibiotic on it as fast as you can. I'm Jeff Williams with TeamCatfish.com. Thanks for watching our videos.